Hey guys, we're going to be back here in Madden 19 for another rebuild. This time we are going to be taking on the Steelers, which should be a fun rebuild. Let's definitely put Le'Veon Bell on the trade block. We don't want to try to keep that realistic. He's probably going to need to get traded. Big Ben seems to retire pretty quickly. He is 36. I kind of want to put him on the trade block, to be honest. I know it's not that realistic, but I can't have him ruining the rebuild here, you know, because I could just see him retiring after year 2 or 3. So let's definitely put him on the trade block. I might start Mason Rudolph to see what he's going to be for me, to see if he's going to be the answer for us. So we'll see what he does. James Conner's going to be the #1 running back. We'll see what he does. Decent offensive line. Defensive line's decent. Cornerback core, well, defensive back core as a whole is just not good. It's just not. Terrell Edmonds, I definitely want to start him because he's going to be one of our young, good players here. So yeah, definitely does need to work on his skills a bit here. But yeah, we got TJ Watt, decent linebacking core. Ryan Chazier should be able to come back next year. Oh no, he's actually able to work now. Why isn't he starting then? So Ryan Chazier is going to be up in here. So yeah, I'll come back and see if I get any trade offers for Big Ben or Le'Veon Bell. So let's go ahead and get to the midseason mark and see what happens here. Alright, so we are going to have trade offers for both people here. Taking a look at Big Ben first, let's go ahead and see what we want to accept here. I know this isn't the most realistic thing, but he does retire, so, you know, I might as well get something for him. Who do I want to trade to? I could see him going maybe, I don't know. The Lions, that's kind of a nice deal. I'm going to accept the Lions offer here. And then we are going to move to Le'Veon Bell and see what we're offered for him. He is a 96 overall, so I would hope to maybe get a first. It doesn't seem like we are going to get a first, so nobody's offering a first. I could see him going to the Colts, to be honest. They're not offering me the best deal. Packers are offering me a decent deal. Raiders are as well. The Raiders could be a problem, though, if we give them a running back. Let's go ahead and give him to the Packers. I could see that happening. So the Packers are going to get Le'Veon Bell. We're going to get some picks. So we do end up trading Big Ben and Le'Veon Bell. So that's going to be a big hole for us in 2 positions. We'll see if Mason Rudolph is the answer. I doubt it, though. But I'll check back with you guys at midseason. Wow, they have a tie just like freaking real life. That's a little weird, you know, but it's pretty realistic there. We'll see if Mason Rudolph is going to work for us. I don't know. James Conner, I'd like to keep him as my running back, but I don't know if he's going to be able to upgrade well. Offensive line is decent here. But yeah, midseason point, we are 3rd in the division. Browns are 6-2. Let's go ahead and see the players we're going to want to re-sign here. Mike Hilton, I probably do want to keep him. If anything, he's going to be a nice slot corner for me. Jesse James, I don't know if I'm going to bring him back because we do have Vance McDonald. And he's pretty good. Ramon Foster, probably going to let him go. Not a lot of people here I'm going to try to bring back, to be honest. We are going to have a lot of cap, though, after trading Big Ben and Le'Veon Bell. So we might be able to make a huge splash in free agency. But let's go ahead and get to the end of the season here, and I will check back in with you guys at the end. So we are back here at the end of the season here. Not surprised we didn't make the playoffs, to be honest. Mason Rudolph has an upgrade point. Not the best upgrade points here. Let's go ahead and get the upgrades done. James Conner, I'm really hoping he can be my main back. I don't know if he will, though, because, you know, Le'Veon Bell is going to be hard to replace. But we had to get that done. I wanted to make it as realistic there. I know it wasn't as realistic trading Big Ben, but he does end up retiring pretty soon, so I didn't see the point of keeping him. If anything, you know, he was just going to hurt the rebuild there, because we're going to have to draft a quarterback anyway, so, you know, it's better now. We are going to have a nice receiving core, though, with Juju and Antonio. Wow, TJ Watt has 4 upgrade points. go ahead and upgrade the man-to-man here for Mike Hilton. He's actually going to be a decent cornerback for us. He's not going to be the most fast cornerback, but he should be able to upgrade decently and be a nice slot guy. He might even be able to develop into maybe the number 1. Our defensive line is probably going to be our biggest strength, to be honest. We do have quite a good one. The defense for the Steelers is overlooked a lot. It's a lot because of their defensive backs, and that Ryan Shazier injury did hurt them. But to be honest, I think their defensive line may be one of the best for the 3-4. Just with Stephon Tuitt, Hargrave, and Cameron Hayward, he is going to be a nice defensive lineman. TJ Watt should be a very good pass rusher once we start upgrading his pass rush ability. And it should work out quite nice for us. To be honest, TJ Watt is really freaking upgraded here in the real life. He's gotten really good. So upgrading that power rush ability, what is his power move? A 79, that's pretty good. Terrell Edmonds here has 74. Yeah, he's a 74 overall. I wish upgrades just went slightly faster, I really do. It seems like it does kind of take a while, and I feel like we're just kind of doing this for a little bit here. I'm not going to upgrade Vince Williams. He's probably not going to be in my long-term solutions here. Ryan Shazier, definitely want to get him upgraded for us. Bud Dupree, I don't know if I'm going to keep him around. He's not a great speed rusher. Yeah, he's really not a great speed rusher, which is concerning. Little hiccup there. Sean Davis, is he young? Oh, he's decently young. He has 3 upgrade points. I tried to trade Le'Veon Bell for Earl Thomas, but for some reason it wasn't even close to happening, which I don't get. You know, that's definitely not what you'd like to see. Let's go to stats here. So we did finish 4-11. Not great. Mason Rudolph, let's see. Oh, wow, okay. That's not going to be what you want to see from your quarterback. 3,700 yards, 14 touchdowns, 15 picks. That's bad. Let's just put it straight up here. That is horrible. Rushing the ball, James Conner struggled. Didn't even get up to 800 yards. He had 9 touchdowns. This is going to be a hard rebuild. We do have talented receivers, but none of them really broke out this year. Blocking the ball. Our offensive line is kind of old. Gilbert up there. Defensively, Terrell Edmonds is going to lead the team in tackles, which is a freaking pretty big stat there, considering we did have Ryan Shazier back, who didn't have a big impact. That's a little weird. Sacks, what do we have? 10.5 by Watt. That'd be sick if we could get JJ Watt and then we'd have TJ Watt. That'd be pretty cool. Bud Dupree had a few sacks. Hargrave. To be honest, our defensive line isn't going to get a lot of pressure. They're going to be more of that run-stopping kind of defensive line. Interceptions, we did have 2 by Sean Davis. Artie Burns with 2. Yeah, cornerback core needs to be upgraded for sure. So that's going to be it there on the stats. So look for us to maybe draft a quarterback pretty early in the draft here. And maybe a running back. We'll see how James Conner does. But that's going to be it here for the end of the season. Let's go ahead and get into free agency and see if we can spend a lot of our cap, because we are going to have quite a lot of cap after trading Le'Veon and Big Ben. So let's see if we can make a splash here in year 1. All right, so we're going to be back here at free agency. There is a few people I am offering a deal for. Let's go. As you can see, it wasn't the best free agent class. So let's go ahead and go to my negotiations here. I am going to offer Teddy Bridgewater a contract. Would love to try to give him a start here. I feel like Teddy Bridgewater is a little bit underrated. He's only 26 and he has a 78 overall. So I think that might be a good quarterback for us. He has decent accuracies, as you can see here. 84 short, 82 medium, 78 deep. He's a scrambling quarterback. He has decent throw power. So I feel like he will be able to upgrade good for us. And then I'm offering Shane Ray a contract here. If I get him, I would move him to right outside linebacker. I like his skill set with an 84 finesse move, pretty good speed, hit power, awareness is already up there. I like him for maybe the long term for us. And that's really all I'm going to offer for this one because, yeah, it just wasn't the best class. I did put my strong safety here, Morgan Barnett, up the trade block because my safeties are pretty much taken care of. So that's really what I'm doing here. We are going to have quite a few picks this year after we traded Big Ben and Le'Veon. I can't believe we didn't get a first for Le'Veon. And I can't believe Seattle denied me trading him for, for Earl Thomas. It wasn't even close. It was in the red. So Teddy Bridgewater accepts. Wow. So I guess Shane Ray did not accept. So that's going to be it here for free agency. Let's go ahead and get into the drafting. Keep in mind, we are only going to show the first 5 again, unless there's like some gem beyond that. But yeah, just the first 5 picks. So let's get into it. All right, so I actually did end up getting a trade offer here for Morgan Barnett. The Bucks are offering me a 3rd round 2020 and a 2019 6th. I'm definitely going to accept that. And let's go ahead and get into the draft here. All right, in the draft here, we are going to be selecting 3rd. I really hope that signing Teddy Bridgewater was the right decision. As you can see, there is a quarterback available that's really good. Look at that A- throw, A- short. That's insane. I don't think I can sign a quarterback though after signing Teddy Bridgewater to such a big contract. I can't. I just can't do it, bro. All right. Wide receiver we don't really need here. There's not a great offensive line guy available early. This left end's pretty good, but defensive line should be like the least of our concerns probably. Yeah, so let's go. Man, there's not a lot of picks here, to be honest. I'm trying to look for one here. Not a lot of picks that I like early. I mean, I definitely have some people I got my eye on here, but yeah. Man, is it worth taking early 2nd? I don't know if I want to waste a first on an offensive line. We have the 3rd overall pick. A center is super important though. I don't know, that's a little bit of a waste. Oh gosh, I think I'm gonna go offensive line. I really do. That's pretty big. That's a good offensive lineman early. Number 1 bench. I know it might be a bit of a reach, but he's gonna have star development. He's ranked the 48th pick, but maybe a little bit of a bust, but I'm glad I took him. I did need a center. Offensive line is aging rapidly for me. Now my concern would be to get a left tackle if one's not already taken. Okay, the pass protector is available. There was a right outside linebacker that has A- hit power. So, yeah, we have decisions. I think I'm going to take this left tackle. He does have the number 1 bench. So I think this might be a little bit of a steal for us with that 88 strength. I like it. Villanueva for us is aging rapidly and regressing rapidly. You got to keep that in mind. There is a few backs available. I don't know if I want to take one. Probably not. I do want to give our back a chance. All right, there's no tackles or guards available that would really have me spend a pick right now. Dang, that pass rusher is still available, and he's a power rusher as well. I did just sign Shane Ray, though, to a pretty decent contract. That's really going to be my only pick, though. So I guess I'll take it. We'll see what he is. He's a 79 overall. Okay, holy crap. I might have to start him instead of Shane Ray. Look at his stats. That's outrageous, bro. Okay. We definitely got a good pass rusher there. Wow, we have 3 second-round picks. Jesus. That's a little outrageous. I guess I'll take this receiving back who's falling quite a bit. He's going to have decent stats for us. He's going to be more of an elusive back. Not great moves, but He has an overall good skill set there. If James Conner doesn't work out, he will definitely be a decision we could possibly move to. How many more picks do we have before? Okay, so we have 3 more picks here that I show, but there is a guard available. I think I'm probably going to take, yeah. Let's go ahead and draft him. Should be a nice guard. Offensive line, I like to get addressed the first year so they can develop for a little bit. We are going to have some pretty big contracts to fill in the second year. I mean, in the 4th year. Because we're signing so many people right now. I'd love to be able to sign a left tackle and move to right. If there is one. That's not great strength. At all. I might have to go for it, though. This wasn't a great draft, to be honest. It just wasn't. There wasn't a lot of people I was looking for. So this is going to be the last pick we show here, unless I draft somebody good. Is there anybody on my draft board? There isn't. Which is a concern. Is there a middle linebacker I could take, maybe? Not that I've scouted, so... yeah. We're in a bit of a... not a great... I guess I might just take a defensive tackle. There's not a lot left. So that's going to be it here for the picks. Defensive tackle wasn't the best pick here. But I'll see you guys at the start of next year. So we're going to be back here at the start of the second season. I'm not going to lie. I kind of decimated this team, to be honest. It kind of went a little south. I did not expect it to be this tough to rebuild. So we do have Teddy Bridgewater now. Offensive line is going to be completely rehauled. I did put a few more people on the trade block. I put Gilbert on the trade block and Villanueva on the trade block because they are getting up there in age. And offensive linemen regress rapidly. So we have a few rookies starting, like 4 rookies actually. AB is going to be my number 1. Juju Smith number 2. Washington has actually developed pretty good. I like his skill set, so he's going to be my slot guy. James Conner will be my running back. McDonald my number 1 tight end. So to be honest, I did move Shane Ray to middle linebacker. I know that doesn't fit his role a lot, but I'm hoping he can maybe upgrade into that position. Since we gave him such a long contract, the right outside linebacker I drafted was just too good to not start there, so I am starting him. Cornerbacks are actually developing quite good. Mike Hilton and Artie Burns are pretty well overall. I could see Mike Hilton and Artie Burns being the second cornerback and the slot cornerback through the whole rebuild. I might need a number 1. Safeties are decent. Edmonds is upgrading. Defensive line is still good, and Shazier is still going to be the number 1 defensive player we have. So that's what I think going into year 2 here. Let's go ahead and set our season goal. I'm going to shoot for maybe 7 wins, maybe less. I don't know how we'll fare this year. I did move to a spread offense, so we do have that to work on here. Teddy Bridgewater is going to have scheme fit. Hopefully he can upgrade this year. So let's go ahead and get to mid-season. Unless there is a trade, I will show you guys. Alright, so we actually are going to have a trade here. A few people are wanting to trade for Gilbert. So I am going to trade him to the Jets. I think that's going to be the best pick for us. So we are going to accept that trade offer and get some pretty decent picks from the Jets. Alright, mid-season mark is here for year 2. We are 3-4. Browns are 6-2 again. They look like they're going to run this division so far. Who do we got to re-sign, though? Joe Hayden, I'm probably going to let him test. He is up there in age. Hargraves, I probably want to bring him back. He's a young defensive tackle. I'm going to let Pouncey test. Probably want to bring back Artie Burns. Sean Davis, I don't know. That tackling kind of a breaker for me. And that's really going to be it. Not a lot of people to bring back in this second year, so we should have a lot of money to spend again in free agency. Alright, no playoffs in year 2. We did finish 6-10, which I believe is 1 win better than last year. Stats-wise, not great offensively at all. Teddy Bridgewater played decent, though. 3,700 yards, 24 touchdowns. 59% completion rate is not going to cut it, though. That's horrid, to be honest. James Conner kind of stepped up, nearly 1,000 yards. Mullins had 10 touchdowns, the rookie. Receiving, Antonio Brown broke 1,000 yards, 6 touchdowns. Juju Smith kind of having a little down year here. 5 touchdowns, about 750. Washington had 850. I like him. I really do. His skill set's good. 6 touchdowns. Blocking. How many sacks had our new offensive line allowed? Not as many as you'd think. Pretty well put together. We still have a veteran in DeCastro, who's one of the top guards in the game. And then the rest are really rookies for us. Defensively, Shazier leads the team in tackles with 124. 94 by Mike Hilton. Our rookie had 92 tackles. Sacks. Our rookie had 11.5 sacks. TJ Watt 9. Hayward 7.5. Hargrave 4.5. Did Shane Ray do? Shane Ray had 83 tackles. That's decent for the middle linebacker position. Interceptions. Joe Hayden had 4. Terrell Edmonds had 2. Mike Hilton 2. Ryan Shazier 1. And then Artie Burns with 1. So all of our cornerbacks getting 1 there. So it's tough to rank that year for us. I mean, definitely Teddy Bridgewater has got to upgrade. Let's go ahead and get James Washington an upgrade here. Now he's going to be a scheme fit, which is really good for us. Look at his skills. He has overall good skills here. Good overall at everything. Teddy Bridgewater, I really need him to upgrade badly. That's really what I'm needing for him. Need his accuracies to improve drastically. Connor, let's keep him. We need an elusive back. I might put in the rookie, to be honest. He had 10 touchdowns. I think he might have earned the starting job. He's a receiving back. We're running a spread offense now. You know, he might be able to... Well, he's not going to be able to make up for Le'Veon Bell, but he might be able to be decent for us. Juju Smith already near that 90 overall range. And I'm pretty confused as to why we're not putting up monster numbers on offense. We should be insanely good. Our quarterback should be putting up monster numbers. So we have a decent offensive line. I kind of like it. Defensively, we have a few upgrade points. But I don't need to upgrade Joe Hayden, actually, since I'm probably going to let him go. Let's just upgrade the people we're going to keep. Yeah, to be honest, I'm not feeling too good today. I don't know if you guys can maybe notice by my voice. It's just not been the best. Oh, we lost scheme fits. How do we go down in man? That doesn't even make sense. I upgraded man coverage and we went down. Alright. Hargrave with his upgrade point would be not. Okay, we have scheme fit for him. He should be able to upgrade. Okay. There's something wrong with that face right there. That didn't look anything like the picture I seen, so that's a little scary there. Terrell Edmonds with another 2 upgrade points. If I could get him to a scheme fit, that would be nice. And we don't. But he's near that 80 overall range. What is his... I was going to see what his skills were, but it's fine. You know, it's fine. So TJ Watt is upgrading pretty good here. Is nearly a scheme fit. That'd be nice if I could just get it to the scheme fit, and we are. So now TJ Watt is going to be a scheme fit for us, 83 overall. He's upgraded well for us so far. Let's get that field general upgraded for Shane Ray. Ryan Shazier with an upgrade point. Let's go ahead and upgrade his field general a little bit. And then let's go to Richard. I'm surprised he didn't win defensive rookie. He should have a lot more upgrades than this. Griffin Richards had a monster year with 11.5 sacks. Let's just go ahead and check out his ratings. Decent finesse. He's an all-around good player. Davis I didn't resign, but I might franchise him. He's upgrading pretty well. Already near a 78 overall. Yeah, I like his ratings here. Actually, that tackling is pretty bad. So that's going to be it here for the end of the season. Let's get into free agency. All right, we're going to be back here in free agency again in year 2, and your eyeballs are working. Yes, that is Bobby Wagner, okay? I thought my eyeballs were maybe like blind a little bit, but that's Bobby Wagner, and he's going to be available. We're for sure going to get him and pair him with Shazier, and that would be a monster linebacking core. So here's my offers here. I'm going to offer Bobby Wagner a contract because that would be insane if we're able to land him. We're going to offer Eric Ebron a contract because Vance McDonald is regressing a little bit. And then we're going to offer Derek Kindred a contract. And if we get him, I'm going to move him to free safety because he would be a pretty decent free safety. And we already have Terrell Edmonds here at strong safety. So let's go ahead and see if we're going to be able to get these guys. To be honest, Bobby Wagner was not asking much. It was like a $5 million cap hit, which is insane considering he's one of the best linebackers in the game, probably only behind Luke Kuechly here. And Bobby Wagner accepts, and so does Eric Ebron. Kindred did not, so that's a little concerning there, but I guess it's all right. He might sign later on in the draft. Later on in free agency, we'll see. But I'll see you guys in the draft. Hey guys, we're going to be back here for a draft recap. I know I didn't show the draft this time. It's just because I literally had so many picks. It would have taken me ages, and I actually forgot to scout the first 8 weeks. I just simulated the midseason, so I didn't have a lot of people scouted, so I didn't think it'd be that good of a draft, and it was not, except for the first 2 picks. So I'll show you these picks here. I took a free safety with my 8th overall pick, and he's pretty good. He's got speed. He's going to be able to play sideline to sideline. That's exactly what we did need. We needed a pretty fast safety to go along with Edmonds in the safety core. So that's going to do there. After losing our free safety to free agency, we let him test. And we took a cornerback who's going to be a slot guy, most likely 75 overall. Not great speed, but playing in the slot, I'd say you have to have more agility to play in the slot than speed. Because you're usually probably going to have safety help over the top for the slot guy. So, yeah, I think this guy's going to be pretty good. He had a good combine, 76 tackling, 81 strength, pretty decent hit power for a cornerback, to be honest. He could actually probably move to safety, and he'd be pretty good. But we're going to keep him in the slot, 96 jumping. I like his play style here, so we'll see what he can do in the slot for us. And that's really the only important people I drafted here. Other than that, literally nobody's going to start. They're just going to be backups probably, if not cut from the team. But let's go ahead and get into the start of the 3rd season. So we're going to be at the start of the 3rd season here. Not a lot of success of late here for us. We finished not real great. Let's go ahead and get into our roster though. I'm hoping Teddy Bridgewater can maybe get some upgraded points because that's really going to be what's holding us back. Him and the offensive line are our biggest concerns by far. Offensive line, though, I think should be pretty good. We have some rookies playing. DeCastro is going to be a veteran on the O-line. I'm pretty sure that actually does matter in Madden now. Like, if you have a veteran as one of your interior linemen, they can, like, call out signals and stuff. It's just what I've gathered from the information of doing these rebuilds so far. But, yeah, we're going to have Bridgewater. I did put Mullins, our second-year guy, at the #1 running back position. James Conner just wasn't getting it done for me. I like his story. I like him in real life, but he just wasn't working for us here. Then we still have the elite Antonio Brown, the definitely emerging superstar Juju Smith-Schuster. James Washington is going to be our slot guy. I really like his skill set. Offensive line can need some upgrades. Eric Ebron, I expect to have a pretty big impact his first year here. Defensively, Richards came out as our best defensive player last year as a rookie. And he didn't get many upgrade points for it, but he is a power rusher. Then with the addition of Bobby Wagner, this probably is going to be the most elite linebacking core I've ever had. With Bobby Wagner and Ryan Shazier, and definitely the fastest. And then you have TJ Watt. We're going to have Edmonds at the safety, who's played well. And then we're also going to have Beard here, who's going to be our rookie, who's a pretty fast safety. Then cornerbacks is when it starts getting a little dicey because our #1 corner is going to be Artie Burns, Mike Hilton, and then Reed. I like Reed as a slot guy, but these corners they need to improve drastically for us to really have a pretty good defense. They have to improve. Defensive line, I like it. Hargraves isn't upgrading as fast as I would have liked. Stephon Tuitt, though, is good, and Casey Hayward is good. The defensive line gets the job done. They're not going to get a lot of sacks, but I expect them to have a lot of tackles for loss here. So, yeah, I'm liking the team. Do have questions with Teddy Bridgewater. This is going to be the year here to see if I kind of keep him. I know I signed him to a deal. I'm just going to have to see some improvement in his numbers this year if he wants to continue starting. Let's go ahead and set our season goal, though. I'm going to go for 10 wins. We have a talented team here, especially with the additions of Bobby Wagner and some other people. I mean, we have a good team. So let's go ahead and see what we are at midseason and what kind of players we're going to have to try to bring back. We're going to be back here at midseason. I'm liking the record, bro. I'm liking the freaking record. 5-2. I'll take it. I'll take that all day. Where are we ranked here? Oh, God, the Browns, dude. Are they going to be my demise? Gosh, they finished like top of the division. They were in the Super Bowl last year. Get out of here, bruh. Oh, wow. Juju Smith Schuster is going to need re-signed, and he's going to want a monster contract. Cameron Hayward wants a contract extension. Gosh, that's tough because I do want to bring him back, but he hasn't given me like a lot of anything. I mean, I don't know if he's had many sacks. Definitely want to bring back TJ Watt for sure. Vance McDonald, I can let him go. James Conner probably will let him go. And then, yeah, not a lot of people here except the first couple. Yeah, just these first three are the most important. And we'll see what happens with Cameron Hayward. But for sure, at all costs, I would bring back Juju and TJ. So I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Okay, that's tough. I mean, gosh, dang it, bro. How did we go 5-2 first half of the season and not make that? We finished 8-8. That means we won 3 games the rest of the season. Oh, gosh, I'm so sick of this. It's just super annoying. How many times has this happened to me? I get a team that's good, and for whatever reason, I don't know, for whatever reason, it might be a scheme thing. I haven't figured it out yet. I can't make the playoffs. And when I do, I just get blown out in the first game. I think it's almost better not making the playoffs than getting in the playoffs and losing the first game, because that's what's tough. That's a heartbreaker right there. It'll break your heart, alright? Okay, so we have some upgrades on the offensive line. Definitely what I like to see. You don't really get a lot of offensive line upgrades, to be honest, I've noticed. Definitely not a lot. Taylor Lambert here is going to have 2 upgrade points. So he's going to be a scheme fit. That's pretty good. Your center is probably the most important position, I would have to say, on the offensive side of the ball. I mean, quarterback's obviously up there too. Ooh, TJ Watt with 3. Okay, I'm curious to see what he did. I also did start an Assassin's Creed Odyssey Let's Play, so make sure if you guys are into that game, you check it out on my channel. I'm going to do a full Let's Play of that. I just wanted to let you guys know. So TJ Watt is upgrading very nicely here. He's getting a lot of power moves. He's up to 86 power moves. To be honest, I kind of feel like he was a little underestimated coming out of college because of his brother, how good his brother was, and then, you know, people didn't take him that seriously, I would say. Pittsburgh got a steal with him. Did they draft him like at 30? I'm pretty sure they drafted him at like 30 or... yeah, it was something like that. It was something crazy. Yeah, because they made it to the conference championship, so it's like 20... it would be 28-32 when they drafted him. Our rookie here is pretty good, it looks like. He's got a few upgrade points. So yeah, I would like to upgrade his speed a little bit because that was the questionable mark there for him. What is his... okay, zone coverage is definitely not good. Terrell Edmonds keeps on getting a few upgrade points here and there. Can you just get me to scheme fit, bro? That's all I need you to do for me. Wow, 3 zone coverage? That's pretty good. What are his total skills now? Not the best tackling. That's for sure. Man, I'd expect this defense to just be straight ferocious. With these linebackers, they must be tackling machines. Speed rusher. I don't know. I might just upgrade his power rushing ability. Because I don't know if I can get his finesse moves up quick enough. So I should have been doing that. I probably wasted a few upgrade points. And then our rookie free safety has a few upgrade points. If I could get him scheme fit too, that would be nice. One of my favorite things to do is draft safeties in Madden because I really like when you get the payoff of them being good. Let me know what you thought about that Chiefs game. Wow, the Browns finished 13-3. Okay, I was going to say, let me know what you thought about that Chiefs game in real life, you know? Because I'm a Chiefs fan, and they're looking pretty good. I know that defense is not good, but their offense is good. All right, Teddy Bridgewater here, 3,700 yards. I mean, it's just not what I'd like to see from this offense. Yeah, 3 interceptions, 61% completion rate. The interceptions is really good to touchdowns. It's just I feel like we gotta pass it more. We got to. 3,700 yards is not gonna cut it. I mean, that interception ratio is nice. I just don't know if it's gonna get us the wins, you know. I don't know if he's slinging it like I need. Rushing the ball, ooh. Mullins, I think, earned himself a starting job. Only averaged 3.6 yards a carry. But, yeah, 1,100 yards, 8 touchdowns. I'll take that. Had 1,000 yards his first starting year, so I like that there. Juju Smith led the team in receptions. Not a lot of yards, only averaging 10 yards per receptions, 2 touchdowns. Antonio Brown about 900 yards, 8 touchdowns. Eric Ebron had a lot of yards, not a lot of touchdowns. Washington from the slot did some pretty good work. And Mullins receiving the ball, I really like him there as well. I know it's probably weird. I'm always like this for some reason. I always try to get closer to my screen. That really hurts my neck though, you know, because my head's just like dangling there. Sacks, okay. Offensive line definitely allowed a few sacks this year. Interiorly, a 7 from the left guard is not what you want to see. Defensively, oh my God. Mike Hilton leads the team in sacks. Shazier or Bobby Wagner didn't even get the first. That's pretty insane. Ryan Shazier only had 99 and Bobby Wagner only had 97? What? Bro. Mike Hilton's a monster. He led the team in solo tackles as well. That's a great stat. Hayward, okay. I'm going to have to bring back Hayward. He had a monster season. What about sacks? 11.5 by Shazier. Hayward with 8. TJ Watt with 6.5. Wow, we must be blitzing like crazy for our middle linebackers to be getting sacks here. Stephon Tuitt. Wow, what happened to our linebacker? Richards cooled down, it looks like. 3 interceptions by Edmonds, 3 by Hilton, 3 by Reed, 2 by Shazier, and some 1-bombs here. So I guess it wasn't the best of seasons for us. I didn't really get impressed there. So that's going to be it, I guess, for the end of the season. Let's go ahead and jump into free agency. Alright guys, we're going to be here in free agency. McCaffrey's available. I'm debating on if I should put a contract in for him. I think I probably should though, right? McCaffrey, 95 overall. He's elusive. Okay. He's basically better Mullins because Mullins a receiving back. But McCaffrey's already upgraded. I'm going to have to put a contract in there, you know? I'm going to have to. So, with that, here's my negotiations here. I'm going to give McCaffrey a contract. I'm going to give Calais Campbell a contract. And Derek Barnett a contract. So what I'm looking like here is if I do get Calais Campbell, if I get all 3 of these players, this is my thought process. Barnett's going to start after losing Hayward. And then I do want to move Calais Campbell to the defensive tackle spot because our defensive tackle hasn't been upgrading as much as I would like. And Calais Campbell would bring a fierce pass rush, I believe, to that interior defensive tackle spot for that 3-4 that we still run up here in Pittsburgh. Let's go ahead and go forward and see if we get any of these contracts. You know, I'm hoping we do. I'm hoping we can land all of them because that would be really nice. Ooh, okay. McCaffrey didn't accept? Well, we got Calais Campbell and we got Derek Barnett. Derek Barnett's a little, not half the time. I don't think I've ever got him. Every time I put a contract on him, he's denied it. So that's tough. So I guess we're not going to get McCaffrey. He might sign on later into the free agency period, but probably we're not going to get him. But let's go ahead and get into the draft here and see if we're going to be able to pick up anybody that's going to be of use to us. All right, let's start the draft up in here. I didn't show it last time because, like I said, I had so many picks. But this draft could be a pretty big one for us because we're drastically improving. We're not going down in record. We're either the same record or we're getting better. That's happened to us. So we finished 8-8 last year. I expect us to do better this year. Now that I said that, watch us go 0-16. I'm thinking about taking a quarterback if I'm being completely honest here. A+ throw power? B under... I need short though. This guy, I mean, I don't know. Teddy Bridgewater, he's just not getting the numbers I would like. That's decent stuff right there. B+ throw power, B+ short accuracy, and B+ accuracy middle. Andy can run the West Coast offense. And we have a receiving back. I think I'm going to have to roll with him. I know Teddy Bridgewater has been well. I just don't think he's that type of gunslinger that's going to take those shots. This guy might not be either. He's going to be a 77 overall. He's going to have 8. Oh, those accuracy ratings are nice, though. 78 speed. All right, I like this pick here. I like it. It's a lot better accuracies than Bridgewater. Deep, except the deep, but that can be improved upon. I think he's going to be a nice player for us. I think that pick plays off within this next season or our final one. Because I feel like he's going to start finally getting the ball to our playmakers. Definitely don't need a back here. I'm not sure what I do need the most, though. I kind of need a right tackle, to be honest. What is this guy's strength? 27. It really bothers me that the agile offensive linemen, their strength is always garbage, no matter what, you know? It's just like, yeah, it's garbage. I'm going to actually take this defensive tackle just in... Well, actually, let me take a look at the cornerback group real quick because I kind of need one. Or if there's none at this point. I'm going to take the defensive tackle because last time I got Calais Campbell, he actually retired the next season. So at least I have maybe a little bit of a backup plan here, but I'm still going to be a little heated if he decides to retire on me. Okay, we have a 3rd round pick. See, this is where I usually don't show the draft, but I am showing it this one since I was going to draft a quarterback. Because, like, I just don't know what to draft here. Like, my offense is pretty good. I didn't find any gems in the draft. And there's a few spots I just didn't take a look at, I guess. I want a powerful right tackle. Is there anybody that's, like, really powerful? That guy's strength isn't the best. I guess I'll take this right tackle, see if he pays off. And he did not. Like I'm saying, those agile offensive linemen, 79 strength is not going to work when you're going up against Von Miller, bro. Okay, so 4th round pick here. I'm probably just going to take a little depth, to be honest. Because I really have not much. Oh, that was a good pick for 79 strength again. Okay. All right, let's get to the 5th pick here for us. I guess, I don't know. That cornerback is not looking juicy. I'll take him, though. I mean, I know it's not going to be good. 88? Wow, that's actually pretty decent for what his combine stats were there. Pretty decent cornerback. It's not like he's going to start, though, over my current ones. All right, so that is going to be the 5th pick here. I'm only going to show the rest if some freaking gem gets drafted. All right, so we are going to be here at the start of the 4th season. Haven't made the playoffs. I know Big Ben's probably retired by now, so I probably made the right decision getting some draft picks for him. We're going to start the quarterback Lockhart here. We're going to keep it a spread offense. I was going to change it to a West Coast, but that would have really messed up some of our scheme fits. I know we don't have much, but it would have changed our offensive line, and I don't think it would have worked out great. Antonio Brown, Juju Smith, Washington. We have a great receiving core. Eric Ebron at the tight end position. McCaffrey is going to be a huge impact player. I expect him to have really good numbers in the passing game. And then rushing the ball, he should be able to do great if Mullins had 1,000 yards. I'd say he's a better version of Mullins here. Offensive line, DeCastro still our best offensive lineman. Our other ones just aren't upgrading. Lockhart, though, has good accuracy ratings, so I expect him to be able to get the ball out here. Our number 1 corner is going to be Artie Burns, number 2 Hilton, and then number 3 the second-year cornerback Reed. Defensive line is kind of rehauled here. Hargrave is not going to be starting. We're going to have Derek Barnett after letting go of Hayward. We're going to have Cole. Good with Edmonds, Beard. And then this is going to be the same linebacking core with TJ Watt, Shazier, Wagner, and Richards. Go ahead and give Richards an upgrade point and just give him another power rush, you know? Power move. All right, what's he looking like ratings? He looks like a monster. If you get hit by him, kind of like James Harrison almost, maybe like the James Harrison 2.0. Let's go ahead and set our season goal here. We're going up every year, it seems, so I'm going to go for 10 wins. I'm going to shoot for 10 wins. I don't think that's out of the realm of possibility for us, but let's go ahead and see what happens here. Okay, back here at mid-season, what's our record here? 5. Oh, gosh, the Browns just won't cool off. Jesus. They are just fighting. They just beat us in week 8. Shit, bro. Well, that's tough. Re-signings here. I see DeCastro. He's definitely coming back no matter what. Because it's going to be our 5th and final year. AB will be coming back. Terrell Edmonds will be coming back. James Washington will be coming back. Unless there's a better receiver, maybe. Well, actually, no. I can't take that chance. Yeah, Washington will be coming back. Other than that, we should be able to free up some cap. Getting rid of Villanueva. And, yeah. We should be able to clear some room here. And, I mean, I'm really hoping we make the playoffs this year, though. It's looking good. 5-3. I mean, you'd think we might get a wild card. We'll see what happens, though. So, your boy was able to get a bye. Somehow, we did not make the playoffs this year. We made them, and we got a bye. We went 13-3, so that means we won out since mid-season. We won our last 8 or 9, depends on where our mid-season point was. But before we get into this playoff game, we're going to do some upgrades, if you know what I'm saying. To be honest, I don't even care about the scheme fit. Let's get his accuracies really good. That's all I need. I just need him to be well. As long as he's hitting these passes, I'm fine with it. Did he get any? He's got quick development. So what's his ratings? Oh, wow. He's looking real nice. Real nice. McCaffrey has an upgrade here. Let's go ahead and upgrade that elusive. Oh my, he's a 95 receiving back. To be honest, I have this might sound kind of weird, but I have a favorite team from the AFC and the NFC. I don't just have one. So if they're playing in the Super Bowl, I guess I'm kind of screwed, but my favorite AFC team is obviously the Chiefs, and then NFC is the Panthers. After the first year, McCaffrey, I kind of thought he might have been a bust because, you know, he wasn't able to go through the tackles to run it. But this year, he's been doing really well in the run game. I'm actually pretty surprised. Let me know what you guys think about McCaffrey IRL. Finally, our offensive line have some freaking upgrades. Our center has been definitely the most reliable position to get upgrades, so he must be doing his job, you know? He must be doing his job and doing it well. Well, I don't think he's ever allowed a sack. Maybe one. Well, it's pretty tough for your center to allow a sack. Unless you're going up against Aaron Donald or Ndamukong Suh, I can see where the struggle might be. Okay. Oh, and then our left tackle has one too. Okay, we're looking good. Going into, even if we don't, I mean, we're 13-3, so I expect us to make a run. But even if we don't, going into year 5, we look good as well. Not a lot of defense upgrades, I guess. Artie Burns has really developed. I was actually not going to re-sign him, but I guess it just took a while for him. Martinez Reed. This guy is really upgraded. Well, I'm glad I took him in the draft. He fell a little bit too. He was like he was a first round prospect, but he was a slot corner. I like all the new schemes that like the players have, so you kind of have to decide what you want to build your team around. Okay, Edmonds is really upgrading. 4 upgrades. Can we get him scheme fit though? I mean, it just doesn't seem to want to do it for me. Are we gonna get it here? No, we're not. Jesus. We just can't get that scheme. What's he looking like? That tackling is still questionable. That's tough. TJ Watt with another 3 upgrade points. Okay, he's really becoming just... Well, he's already elite, I would say. He's becoming one of the best pass rushers. I know he doesn't have all those sacks, but with these skills he has, he can drop back into zone coverage a little bit. Let's see what his ratings are. He's a star. Yeah, 70 zone coverage, so he probably plays more like Justin Houston, where Justin Houston drops back a little bit more. That's about 50% of the time, which I couldn't believe the Chiefs were doing that. Dropping Justin Houston back a lot of the time. You know, you gotta rush him. So Griffin Richards is upgrading pretty well for me. I just want to do 1 speed there and then a power here. 2 power move. What is his power? I really want to get it up to 90. And then beard here. Beard. His awareness and play rec. Okay, so this safety we took is really, I would say, is worth it. He's got that scheme fit now, so I'm liking where we're at this particular moment. It says we're 93 defense, 89 offense. Before we jump into the playoff game here, let's go. Oh, wow, 3,900 yards, still not a lot. That's pretty good numbers, though. 3,900 yards, 33 touchdowns, 7 picks, 63% completion rate as a rookie. Rushing the ball, McCaffrey had 1,400 yards, 8 touchdowns. Mullen put up 7 touchdowns. That's going to be a really great duo. Receiving the ball, Juju Smith and Antonio Brown both had 1,000 yards. 9 touchdowns for Schuster, 10 for Brown. James Washington didn't have as many catches as you would like. Eric Ebron coming up with 7 touchdowns, 500. Well, pretty much 600 yards, 53 receptions, and McCaffrey doing work in the receiving game. 28 receptions, 400 yards, 4 touchdowns. That's what I like to see right there. What about blocking? Did we do serviceable? That's pretty good on the blocking. I mean, right tackle, you don't like to see that, but it's better than 15 last year. Defensively, finally, we're seeing Bobby Wagner with 113, Ryan Shazier 106 tackles, Mike Hilton 89, Reed 80. What about tackles for loss here? 12 by Wagner, 11 by Richards, Tuitt with 11, Barnett with 9. What about sacks? We gotta have a lot. TJ Watt with 12, 10 by Richards, 9 by Shazier. Man, we're blitzing our linebackers like crazy, aren't we? Calais Campbell from the... Imagine how hard that is. He's not playing a 4-3 where there's 2 D tackles. He's playing on the nose, and he's getting 5.5 tackles in our 3-4 defense. Derek Barnett with 4. Okay, I'm liking our team really a lot. 6 interceptions by Edmonds. Wow. Leads the team by a long shot. That's impressive. I think this might be our year. I think we might win the Super Bowl this year, bro. Who do we got to play here in the divisional round? Please don't make it some hard team like Jacksonville or something. Oh, it's Cleveland. They took us out last rebuild. We'll see if we can get our revenge. Let's get into it. All right, first time in the playoffs. We're going to be playing at Heinz Field. Let's see what we can get done here. I was seeing in the loading screen, Baker Mayfield is a 95 overall. Keep that in mind, bro. In the 4th year, field goals aren't going to win the game. Come on, Pittsburgh. Don't do me like this. Oh, my God. Oh, Jesus. Oh, it's a roughin'. Cleveland's about to score when there's like 30 seconds left, and they did. They are destroying our lives right now. That's over. Good God. They just put the beat down over my life on me. And that's another playoff and another choke by my team. Good in the regular season. It just doesn't seem we can get it done in the playoffs. I don't know. Don't freaking know. Gosh, I'm irritated. So we're back here in another free agency. My negotiations are going to be, I'm going to try to get DJ Moore. I'm going to try to get AJ Boye. And then I'm going to try to get Lane Johnson to secure my right side for the last year. If we're able to land these guys, we're looking good, so to say. We are looking nice. You know, I got my gunners on. It's about to get real. Going into the 5th season, I had to put these on, you know. Simulating. Okay, please have accepted it. Accepted AJ Bowie. Oh, yes. Okay, that's what I needed there. I had to cut Teddy Bridgewater, but it's not like we were going to use him with Lockhart and his great year he had. So DJ Moore, I was debating on putting Smith-Schuster as my number 1 receiver, but DJ Moore's attributes are so good, I have to have him as my number 1. And then Juju's going to play 2, A, B, slot, and my number 3 guy. I'm probably not going to show the draft. I'll just do the draft recap because there's not really anything I need much of. I'm just going to draft a lot of depth. So I'll see you guys then. Alright, so I am going to attempt a trade here. I am going to try to go for Evan Ingram. I know we have Eric Ebron, but this 5th year I'm going all out. I won a Super Bowl in my life, so I think I'm going to have to add a pick to this, but it doesn't matter much because I'm going to be drafting a lot of depth anyway, so let's start with a 3rd and see where that lands me. They need a right tackle, so trade declined. Okay. Looks like they're looking for a little higher pick. What about a 2, bro? I'll give you a 2. Trade declined? Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter if I give up a 1st because, you know, I don't have much to do. I'm going to give up a 1st-round draft pick. I'm going to give up my my right tackle that had been starting until we got Lane Johnson. And we're going to get Evan Ingram. I think that's going to be a huge freaking addition for us. Alright, so doing a draft recap with my 2nd round pick, I took a fullback, you know. We didn't have one, so it's not like I'm going to get anybody else that is going to start. So that's why I did take a fullback so early. And he turned out to be pretty decent, 75 overall. Yeah, other than that, like I said, all depth. So yeah, that wouldn't have been worth showing anyway. But let's go ahead and get into the last season here. So we are here, the 5th season. We have to win the Super Bowl. We've got to, and I have yet to win the Super Bowl. And if we do make the playoffs in year 5, I have lost the 1st round every time, I believe. So is it going to change it here in Pittsburgh? We added DJ Moore. We have Juju Smith-Schuster. Antonio Brown is our 3rd receiver. Okay? And he's going to be our slot guy. McCaffrey. Lockhart had a great year last year. We traded for Evan Ingram. Picked up Lane Johnson in free agency. DeCastro. Our center, left guard, and left tackle have been improving. We're a 95 offense. Look at that. Then defensively, safeties have improved drastically. Cornerbacks have improved drastically with the addition of AJ Boye. Artie Burns is good. And then Mike Hilton is going to be playing our slot cornerback position. Defensive line is nasty. Derek Barnett, Calais Campbell, Stephon Tuitt, and then linebacking core is probably the best I've ever seen with TJ Watt, Bobby Wagner, Ryan Shazier, and Richards. These are some monsters that will just get after you. So you guys all know what time it is. It is Super Bowl or bust. No midseason check-in. I'm just going to simulate straight to the end of this season, and we'll see if we make the playoffs. Let's go ahead and see what happens. Week 17, let's go ahead and see what our record is going to be. I'm scared, bro. I'm scared. I'm not going to deny it. I am scared. What the hell happened here? Oh my fuck, bro. How did we not make the playoffs? Oh, I'm heated. I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know. to be honest with you. Look at our talent on the offense. What happened? What were our stats? We were 12th in offensive yards. Defensive 14th. Yeah, sure, we're 14th in defense. Okay. He did not put up great numbers. God, I'm super irritated. I don't know. Can you guys maybe give me some tips? I don't know, bro. I'm pretty sure I'm doing everything right here. Is it the difficulty? I still have it set to all Madden. Do you think I should be doing rebuilds on all Madden or all pro? I don't know. I don't know if it makes a difference. I just can't seem to win a playoff game or make the playoffs to save my life. I don't know what the secret formula is or what, but just hasn't been working out for me of late. I mean, I don't know. I think we have a pretty good team. When you look, we have a 95 offense and not the 91 overall. Looking just, that's my whole team together. Look at just the offense. It says 95. Defense 91. So what do you want from me? It's irritating, but it is what it is, you know. So if you guys are enjoying the series, make sure you do hit that sub button. I hope you guys do enjoy, but it does greatly help me out when you do hit that sub button. So make sure you do it if you did enjoy, and make sure you check back here. I did start an Assassin's Creed Let's Play of a new one, the Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Make sure you check that out if you haven't already. And I will see you guys next time. Peace out.